All right. So we shall adjourn.
Well, just before we adjourn, on Friday we were asked as to how many witnesses do we have left to call.
Yeah, you said a lot.
Yes, and we indicated just a few witnesses, my lord. We intend to bring an application for one witness to be recalled. And that's Lieutenant Colonel Steyn, just to clarify certain aspects that came up in the cross-examination of this witness.
You see, Valoy, he is one smart guy, okay? The whole of last week, the SENZO MEYIWA trial adjourned, okay? It adjourned after, there were no witnesses. Apparently, there were no witnesses left, which meant everybody goes back to prison, aka the 5 accused go back to prison and await the return to continue the trial. We saw in the Thabo Bester and Nandipa and the other accused pre-trial, where the judge was specifically says, you do know the accused are in custody. Like, these delays have an impact on your own clients. But we see here where Judge Rata is perfectly fine, okay, perfectly copacetic. This is normal. They can go away because Steyn is in hospital. Now, he says that he is in hospital, but we don't hear Judge Rata asking for a medical record or medical letter. Remember when that happened, when accused number 3, they had to adjourn because accused number 3 had to go to the doctor, and Judge Rata said he needed a doctor's note as proof. So I just want to know, what is good for the gander? Is it not also good for the goose? Or is it what is good for the goose? Is it not good for the gander? But you know what? I digress. One thing I want to talk about is how Baloyi presents this adjournment. First of all, check out his body language, okay? He has one hand on the podium and he's leaning forward. He starts off with a smirk, a smile. So he is coming from a place of, my Lord, I humble myself highly before you. I know this is a disruption, but it is what it is, okay? And it's the tone that he uses, and as you can hear, of course, Judge Rata has no questions or objections with regard to that. But you know what is overly overwhelming for me is when he says, we are going to put an application. We're going to put an application to recall Colonel Steyn. Wait. So let me know in the comment section if you're expecting Steyn to stand tomorrow, because it's an application that is going to be done. Somebody tell me why the application could not be done Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that tomorrow, when Steyn is feeling better from whatever is going on with his health, that he actually takes the stand and we're moving on with this SENZO MEYIWA trial. No, guys. Tomorrow morning is the application, okay? The application for Judge Rata to say yes, he can come back, or no, he can come back. And that defense better be armed with all their objections to him coming back. And I'll explain to you why they have to object to that. But let's go back. Let's go back to what Ubaloyi said, okay? He said, we are putting in an application to recall Colonel Steyn because of a few things that came up when this witness was on the stand. They're not few things, and he makes it seem as if it's minor. It is not minor, Baloyi. It is detrimental to the state's case. And it's not a few things. He is here to talk about why the PDF was not a PDF, okay? Why the PDF was not a PDF. How do we know why the PDF was not a PDF? Let's hear what Mshololo says.
Yes, I want to be presented with a copy of the status so that I could give my evidence from this number.
No, I have the one that is in Excel. You have the one that is in PDF. So we want to see from the one that is in PDF under this number.
Okay.
Colonel Steyn is currently receiving medical attention, and he might not be available this week, and possibly only early next week. We therefore request, my Lord, that barring Steyn, we have Brigadier Geninda to call, plus the ballistic evidence. And the experts indicated when they were here in court that they'll be busy today and tomorrow. which means that we cannot proceed for the next couple of days as Lieutenant Colonel Steyn is still indisposed. I've explained to my learned friends that we're going to request that the matter stand down until Monday for Colonel Steyn to recover. If it's unavailable, we'll then have to proceed with the evidence of Brigadier Gininda.
So wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. So Baloyi says if he isn't recovered, we will then proceed with the evidence of Brigadier Gininda. So it is possible for you to have had Brigadier Gininda take the stand last week. It does not have to be in chronological order that we've got Steyn first, then Brigadier Gininda. What does Steyn have to say so that Brigadier Gininda can then take the stand? Do you see what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I am putting it down? This week promises to definitely be absolutely eventful. My disappointment there is in the defense, of course, that the defense did not object, even though they had this conversation outside. Okay, I'm assuming in chambers or wherever it is that Baloyi has these meetings with the defense team. Why they did not object now on record that and ask the question, which is why must Steyn take the stand first? Because you didn't tell us Brigadier Gininda isn't available. Brigadier Gininda is ready to go. Okay, he is ready to go. Unless, of course, he is there supervising the ballistics expert, which is absolutely unnecessary because the ballistic expert is the expert, right? Right? Do you see what I mean? But yeah, that is what we're looking forward to this week, or should I say anticipating what is on the table, what we are absolutely waiting for. We have this comment. It says, when the defense calls these 5 accused as witnesses to the stand, the court will be lit. I'm definitely going to take leave. Rata, Gininda, Baloyi, and the magistrate. Remember the magistrate? Magistrate Konje will definitely going to be exposed big time. It's going to be lit. The 5 accused do not do it. The 5 accused did not do it, but framed by the whole state. Let me know down below if you are taking a leave to watch Colonel Steyn on the stand talk about the PDF. You know what I want to know? What I really want to know is Colonel Steyn the mastermind? Is he the mastermind? Do you remember when Shololo said, beam it, okay? If I have it, then beam it now. The question I have for you is, why was the USB not working for all the 5 accused? And since it wasn't beamed then, so therefore it was not on the USB, so they were given 5 corrupted USBs. How was it possible that all 5 USBs were corrupted? Then I asked myself another question. But then we discovered that Pinky, in reading JJ5 or JJ this, exhibit this and that, and Pinky's testament, that some of these things were only done in May 2024. These 205s were only requested in May 2024. So what was on the USB from last year in October? Do you guys get what I'm asking? These are interesting questions I have. So then the big question of all of this that we put above it all is Colonel Steyn the mastermind? Is he the mastermind? Or is he the expert that knows how to convert a PDF to Excel? And I saw all your comments. That you guys too are out there, okay, converting PDFs to Excel documents. Why are you converting them? Tell me in the comment section down below. Why do you have that PDF converter? What are you converting? I think this is a state epidemic right now. These are the questions I have. Is Steyn the mastermind? The state, of course, has the dominus litis, which means they can do this in whichever order they want. They can call the witnesses in whichever order they want. Judge Rota is perfectly fine with that. But 4 days, the court did not sit because we're waiting for Steyn. Is he the mastermind? Let me know in the comment section down below. I definitely want to hear what you have to say. But let's go through more highlights from last week because I want to make sure that tomorrow when 10 a.m. hits, everybody is on the same page.
Why?
It was not requested.
You have just said it was included on the same request Under Mpumalanga.
On the summary, there's no comparison because that number was not requested.
Okay, maybe let me put this question like this so that I make sure that I'm following you. Lieutenant Colonel Hall says, I have received Section 205 data for the following numbers. Now we are in respect of 0788 798 Do you understand me?
Yes.
Yes. Have you finished? Have you supplied Section 205 records to the state in respect of this number?
On the data returned on the MP case number, that number does not reflect on our set of data. It looks to be serviced by another service, a mobile network operator.
The accused number 5 denies that this number belongs to him. Do you have any comment?
No comment?
When this Section 205 records was requested, especially on this number ending with 8335, when the request was made to Vodacom, did you respond to the investigating officer or to the requester that the number does not belong to the Vodacom service provider?
A note or comment would have been made.
Accused number 3, Mr. Ngobe, has admitted that the number ending with 8169 is his. So my question now, based on that document, is the number then recorded on his name?
The number ending 8169 is recorded to Ntombizini Majola.
Okay, thank you. Exhibit JJ8, the record information again, the summary.
Oh, the summary. Stay with me, I'm opening the summary. Summary's open.
Yes, the first entry there, the number ending with 1239. All the accused persons before court told this court and other witnesses that the number belongs to Lungisani. Does the name of Lungisani appear on that document?
Under the number ending 1239,
That's
there is no
correct.
Lungisani reflecting.
Does name appear there?
For the period 16th August 2009, it is Ose Hussein. And for the period 18 March 2011, it's Tandazile Ndwandwe.
So, ma'am, just to wrap up this point, with prepaid cell phone numbers, does it happen that a number is registered with someone's name and it is utilized by someone else?
We can only confirm the number to the person that has recorded the number. The user is unknown to us.
So Steyn is coming back, of course, to talk about all these numbers, the RICA, the Truecaller, I think was also referenced to by Colonel Host. But you know what? Here, Upinki did not answer the question, and I've seen this come up a lot of times in the comment section where people say, "Hey, I have a prepaid number." Those prepaid numbers, there's no transaction involved. You're not taking out any ID. It's literally how many rands is the SIM, and you get the SIM and you go about your day and you now have a phone number. So this is the question that I believe Usmanda was asking, but that is not the answer that Pinky was answering. Pinky was answering another question. Remember, Pinky is employed by one of the largest cell phone companies right here in South Africa, okay? She has to uphold the company's interest at heart, and they cannot just be out here telling us that we're out here to make money. Vodacom is not a not-for-profit organization. It is a for-profit organization. Are they making any money from selling SIM cards on the streets? Yes, they are, okay? Are they making any money from not registering people and registering phone numbers? Yes. Why? I think, in my opinion, that they are relying on RICA being able to follow up on those numbers. Let me give you an example. If I get that unregistered SIM, or what I think is an unregistered SIM, okay, it is registered to somebody. That's what I believe is going on with the Hussein name here. Maybe Hussein owns, one of these Vodacom cell phone little spaza shops, okay? And then what happens? You walk in, you get that SIM card. The SIM card right now is recorded to him until you update your Truewords account, okay? Maybe you want to update your Truewords account, and then now Rika will have your records. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know your thoughts on that. But I've seen so many comments in my comment section, and let me tell you, the comments have been commenting, okay? Where people are like, I didn't register my number. What are they talking about, okay? But let's keep listening on. More highlights.
You said all the accused. Are you certain about that mistake?
Regarding Lungisani,
Yeah.
that's correct, my lord. And if I was not certain,
Definitive statement.
Yes,
That
if-
all the accused, all of them,
through their lawyers,
through their lawyers.
that's correct.
They said this number
Belongs to Lungisani.
ends with 1239.
And then by extension, they even gave how they each relate to Lungisani.
That's my cousin, blah, blah, blah.
That's correct, my lord.
Okay.
And if I was wrong, I believe they would have stood up and objected.
But you say, but it's record under which name?
Tandazile
Tandazile?
Ndwandwe.
Tandazile Ndwandu. Okay.
I think it's going to clear what the court has just took up with the state that all the accused are saying. Is he saying that as a matter of fact? And the state says yes.
Yeah.
The instruction I'm getting from accused number 3 is that in his phone, as per...
No,
also-
forget about that now.
Yes.
All I was interrogating is all the accused are saying that this number, ending with 1239, belongs to Lungisani. I was asking a colleague. Then he says, yes, through their lawyers, through the defense, all of them said that.
That is what I'm trying to clarify, my lord. Because in respect of accused number 3, that is a misnomer. Accused number 3 never said that. Accused number 3 says he knew this number to be a number that belongs to Mshana Ntuli, and he saved him as Mshana Ntuli Vo. He only learned here at court that he is Lungisani.
Say, what do you say?
My lord, if then that is the case, because I was under the impression, or the evidence that I listened to, was that the phone belonged to Lungisani, and he only saved him as Mshana Ntuli Vo because he knew Lungisani as the nephew of Ntuli. So it has not changed that the number belongs to Lungisani.
I'll check it.
I remember the evidence, my lord.
Yeah.
And then lastly, ma'am, can you open case ID 103-1227? The last bit of evidence there, it's a question that was raised by Mr. Ramasipili. The last set of date, I think it's around 2021, February, March, somewhere there.
Under whose name would I find this case ID?
Accused number 2,
103.
103, 1227.
103-1227.
Then phone number is 06090168890.
Just a second.
901.
The number ends with 6890.
The number ending with 6890. I have that on screen.
Data from which period to which period?
The first transaction on this page reflects 01 September 2020.
To which?
The bottom of this, do you want me to look at the entire?
Siyamcela ke ukuthi ke aye kuyofika ke ngoFebruary ka 2021.
Okay, it's fine. Let me ask you this. Maybe you'll be able to answer. There was a question that was posed to you regarding the number ending 6890 by Mr. Ramasipili, indicating that the phone belonging to accused number 2, was in use at the time it was in the hands of the police in Middelburg, Mpumalanga. And to summarize the evidence that the phone was on voicemail at the time. The period 8 February 2021 up until 15 March 2021.
Okay, as I see here, I've looked at the other case ID because case ID 227 actually goes on to November, but we found on the big set of data there was activity for December. If I move on to the next case ID, we only then have the transactions from the 15th of March 2021, which reflects that the phone is on voicemail.
Not assume, does that then mean or translate to the phone being off?
Yes, CF indicates voicemail.
No, I request just a very brief indulgence. Very brief indulgence. Something that I need to clear up the state. I actually wish to bring it to the attention of the court that actually before the state leaves the rostrum, I would love them to state it very clear. It has got nothing to do with this witness. I would love the state to state it very clear as to whether or not it is then their newest case that at the time at which I mentioned in the cell phone data in relation to accused number 3, he has not been in possession of his phone, which is the reason why they are now raising this name of Mtombisile Majola, so that we know that the latest version from the state is that accused number 3 has not been in possession of his phone.
Yes, sir.
But if I understand Mr. Mnisi well, is he now suggesting that the phone was not in the possession of accused number 3, or is questioning the RICA information? Because I want to
I
understand.
don't understand him like that. He says you must confirm that the phone was not in the possession of accused number 3.
No, the phone was in possession of accused number 3. That's his version as well.
Oh, that's the version of accused number 3.
Yes.
Okay.
No, maybe Mr. Sibande does not understand me. I am saying, my lord, are they now, is this now their new version that at the time at which these phones are reflected to have been used in that cell phone data, is this now their new version that accused person, that his phone was not in possession of accused number 3, which is the reason why they are now adding this name of Mtombisile Majola, in whose name the phone was recut?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
I think, my lord, we went at great lengths to demonstrate that the phone number can be recorded on someone else's name and it being used by someone else. And that's what I went through this exercise to show.
So that's what you're proving?
That's correct, my lord. That the phone number ending 8169, even though it was found in the position of accused number 3, it was not recorded on his name.
There's a difference between usage and record, my lord. My question is very specific. I think the state is speaking about a push. They must simply say...
You can argue that exigency, I mean...
Oh, okay. Thank you, my lord. Thank you.
And as you already know, Pinky's cross-examination and re-examination has ended. Okay, it is over. Done. Goodbye, Pinky. Okay, what did Pinky bring to the table? Obviously, a lot of confusion. We still do not know who killed Senzo Meyiwa and why. Okay, we're just talking towers, cell phone numbers, RICA, number ending in, voicemail. And now there's the question of, was the phone on voicemail or not? Did Wongani Ntanzi have his phone or not? The state's case rather, feels like it has moved in an entirely different direction following cell phones, because we also found out from Judge Ratta's courtroom that, a cell phone can move from tower to tower, but that doesn't mean it is moving with the owner, okay? You people are out here giving away your phones so that it doesn't even make sense, that whole thought process. But you know what? Judge Ratta has 50 years experience, and we have to take what he says at face value, okay? You know what? That is it from me today. I want to hear from you, so I'll be right there in the comment section. Please make sure to drop me a comment so that I know, so that we can, continue to break this down. What are you anticipating for tomorrow? If you have made it this far in the video, you absolutely know you have my heart. Thanks for watching all the ads, because you know what? They keep the lights on. Angina, Baba, and Lady, okay? And if you're watching from outside the club, you know what? We have no judgment here. We welcome everybody. Just hit that subscribe button. Why? Because we're trying to get to 40,000 subscribers, okay? We have received, even if you're watching from outside the club, you still contribute to the success of this channel with over 10 million views, okay? We celebrated that last week. We thank you as well. So why not just hit that subscribe button, okay? It is anonymous. Don't tell anyone. It's anonymous. If you don't want to be associated with the channel, that's okay. But we see you. We see you here watching. And also, guys, remember to drop me a comment in the comment section down below. If you don't comment, I actually don't know you watched the video. So I enjoy all your comments. Make sure you drop me a comment. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Sunday. Let me know what you're doing this Sunday, or what you did, or what you got up to, okay? And what was on your Sunday class, okay? Thanks for watching. I will catch you on my next upload. Have you noticed an improvement in the sound? We are back, baby, okay? Mic 1, 2, 3, check. The mic is miking. I'm satisfied, but let me know if you are. Thanks for watching. I will catch you where? Definitely on my next upload. Thanks for watching.